Okay, we move on to another mechanism of heat transfer, which is convection. Convection is transfer of energy between a solid surface and adjacent fluid that is in motion. So the keyword for convection is motion, because you need a movement, and it involves the combined effect of conduction and fluid motion. So there are two types of convection. First one is forced convection, and the second one is natural convection. And as you can see from the picture here, for forced convection, you actually need external sources to help you to cool down this hot egg. While for natural convection, you just leave the hot egg and let it cool down at ambient temperature without any additional sources. Okay, the rate of heat transfer by convection is determined from Newton's law of cooling, okay, which is Q convection equal to HA Ts minus Tf, where H is your convective heat transfer coefficient, area is the heat transfer area, Ts is the surface temperature in Kelvin, and Tf is the bulk fluid temperature away from the surface, also in Kelvin. And your H, you can, the figure here is some range of convective heat transfer coefficient. Okay, your H is actually depend on what type of convection, whether it's free or forced, and whether you are dealing with gas or liquid, depending on the fluid itself. And the last one is if you are dealing with convection in boiling or condensation, then your H, you will have a bigger number for H. Okay, the last mechanism is radiation. Radiation is transfer of energy due to emission of electromagnetic wave or photon. So this equation is called Stefan-Boltzmann law. Where it has is equal to E, emissivity, multiplied by Boltzmann constant, Stefan-Boltzmann constant, which is 5.67 multiplied by 10 power of negative 8 watt per meter square Kelvin power of 4, multiplied by area and multiplied by Ts, surface temperature, power of 4 in Kelvin, minus T surrounding in Kelvin to the power of 4. And you should take note that the emissivity here is a value, okay, and unitless value, ranges from 0 to 1, where if the question mention a black body, then that's mean your emissivity equals to 1 for black body. It can absorb radiation, fully absorb radiation. Now let's look at this example. Consider a person standing in a breezy room at 20 degrees Celsius. Determine the rate of heat transfer from this person by radiation if the exposed surface area and the average outer surface temperature of the person are 1.6 meters squared and 29 degrees Celsius is your surface temperature, okay, respectively, and the emissivity of human skin is 0.95. So same thing. Start by bringing out the equation, Stefan-Boltzmann law equation, where Q rad equal to emissivity multiplied by Stefan-Boltzmann constant multiplied by area in bracket Ts power 4 minus T surface power 4. But you have to make sure that here you convert your temperature to Kelvin and plug in all the known equation. They give you emissivity equal to 0.95, and then the Stefan-Boltzmann constant is 5.67 multiplied by 10 power of negative 8 watt per meter squared K power of 4, because we are dealing with SI unit. So here, and if you are dealing with English unit, the value should be 0.1713 multiplied by 10 power of negative 8 BTU per hour feet square R power of 4. So now this question, we are dealing with SI, so you can use 5.67 multiplied by 10 power of negative 8 watt per meter square K power of 4. Okay, then the area, okay, here they give you the surface area of the person is 1.6 meter squared. Okay, temperature T surface, okay, T surface, the body of this person is 29 degrees Celsius. So you need to convert it to Kelvin, so it become 302 Kelvin. And your T surrounding is 20 degrees Celsius, so which is also equal to 293 Kelvin. So plug in all this value in your calculator and solve for Q radiation, Q rad. So your heat transfer, rate of heat transfer of radiation is equal to 81.7 watt. So make sure at the end all the unit can cancel out. So here your meter squared cancel with the area, and the K power of 4 cancel with the temperature. So that's all. So in heat, for heat, you need to understand what is the theory definition between all the three mechanisms: conduction, convection, and radiation. You need to know which formula to use and how to apply that formula in a problem. Okay, so your task for today is you need to construct a mind map about these three mechanisms. Alright, so thank you.